more than two here. So, okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. All right. It is Humanity Revolution. This is the global clusters. All right. This is a nation building platform. All right. We all gather here to talk about things that will help us grow, things that will edify, things that will help the way we think. All right. The way we think, the way we handle people. All right. And at this juncture, I would like to thank God, of course, God first. I want to thank God Almighty for sparing our lives, okay? Only the living can be here right now. Only the living. The global president, in the person of Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, thank you, sir, for all you do for humanity. The global first lady, Chief Motrayo Badmus, thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Dr. Michelle was in a moment ago. I believe on the network or something. So we appreciate you, and I want to thank Dr. Doris Yarrow, and I want to appreciate Dr. Chaplain James Mercy Obatomebi. Thank you for all you do for humanity. Maybe as we move on, maybe he's going to join us. So as soon as he joins us, fine, then he will add his voice. Okay, so I am Farej, and I'll be your anchor for today. So sit back and relax. And Mr. Tennessee, our host, thank you for all you do. And Madam Clarice, thank you for joining. Okay, so everyone listening in, those that will be watching this clip later on, please, as soon as you're done watching or listening, or you understand, kindly ensure you drop your comments. Okay, drop your comments, and don't forget to connect with us on all of our social media handles: Facebook, on Instagram, on the Spark Hubs. Okay, so, and we're glad to let you know that you can download the latest free nation building app, which is the Spark Hubs. Just go to download it. Go to Play Store, right? Go to Play Store and just download the app right there. And as soon as you have installed it, you can connect. You can, we have a whole lot of good stuff there. So let's quickly have our promo video, because I'm already going too deep into the Spark Hubs, like what we have there. Yes, but let's go into our promo video, and please go nowhere, sit back and relax.
Imagine a world bathed in the soft glow of kindness. Picture a bustling marketplace in Marrakesh, where a vendor offers a warm smile and a kind word to a weary traveler. See a young girl in Tokyo offering her seat on the train to an elderly woman, their eyes meeting in a moment of shared humanity. In a small village in the Andes Mountains, neighbors gather to help a family rebuild after a storm, their shared laughter echoing through the valley. These are not isolated acts of charity. They are threads in a vibrant tapestry of compassion that is being woven across the globe. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement, a revolution of the heart. This is the Humanity Revolution. The Humanity Revolution is not a political movement, nor is it defined by any one religion or ideology. It is a universal calling, an awakening to the interconnectedness of all beings. It is a recognition that we are all part of something larger than ourselves, and that our actions have a ripple effect on the world around us. This revolution is fueled by compassion, the ability to understand and share in the suffering of others. It is driven by empathy, the capacity to step into another person's shoes and see the world through their eyes. And it is sustained by respect, a deep appreciation for the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. The impact of compassion is not merely anecdotal, it is deeply rooted in our biology and woven into the fabric of our communities. Studies have shown that acts of kindness release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of trust, connection, and well-being. When we are kind to others, we are also kind to ourselves. There are countless examples of how compassion and empathy have transformed lives and communities. In Rwanda, survivors of the genocide have come together to rebuild their shattered nation, offering forgiveness and understanding in the face of unimaginable pain. In the aftermath of natural disasters, we see ordinary people performing extraordinary acts of courage and selflessness, putting the needs of others before their own. The humanity revolution is not a spectator sport. It requires each of us to step onto the playing field of life and engage in acts of compassion, empathy, and respect. It challenges us to move beyond our comfort zones, to reach out to those who are different from us, and to extend a hand of friendship to those in need. Start small, smile at a stranger, listen with an open heart, offer a helping hand. These simple acts of kindness may seem insignificant, but they are the building blocks of a more compassionate and just world. Visit theglobalclusters.org to connect with others who are answering the call to action. Together, let us create a world where humanity thrives.
All right, we just saw our promo video. All right, we just saw what the humanity revolution is about. So this is a global clusters initiative, and it connects compassion, all right, to nation building. So um, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, welcome to Humanity Revolution. We are not here to um, fight our brothers. We're not here to claim lives. We're not here to destroy properties. You understand? We are gathered here simply to connect, all right? To show love. We're connected. We're gathered here to do what we always do, what we know how to do best. Yes, what we know how to do best. You know, it is nation building. It is about how we can come together as one. Let's come together, okay, as one, regardless of your tribe. Okay, you are EBBO. I am a thief person. I am from maybe Barutin or something. You understand? No, it's not about, you know. Let's ignore tribalism. Let's forget about our tribe. Okay, but let's come together as humans. You know, let's come together as humans. We have to care um, for humanity. So it is humanity revolution, okay? And you know, the global president is always saying that instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, you know, instead of destroying properties and all that, let's do things. Let's do things in a way that people will see love, people will be able to perceive, okay, this set of people or these people are real humans. They are not wicked people. They are caring people. They are hospitable, or they have compassion. They are loving, you know. So this is not a protest. This is not politics. It is a rebirth of conscience. Let's not have our conscience seared. Like, we should have human feeling. It is very, very important. There's no way we're going to talk about humanity revolution and something that is going to something that is going to take us to higher heights or um, good to a very good point, to a very good point, to a very good point where one can have peace, you can have peace of mind, and you're free to relate with another person, even somebody you're meeting for the first time. I'm not sure I have met um, Madam Ulo, no, sorry, Clarice, sorry. The spokesperson for mind surgery on Monday. I don't know. His name is just refusing to leave my mind. We're talking about mind surgery. All right. We're talking about how to deal with our mind. In fact, I think it's still applicable. If you don't have a good mind, there's no way you can be involved in something good. All right. There's no way you can be involved. You will not care for your fellow human being. All right. So you have to have a very, very good mind. You have to have this consciousness of I have life in me. Another person, whether a man or a woman, also he or she has life, or they have life in them. Both of them, you understand. So we have to treat people. Uh, we have to respect people. You don't respect a man because he's wealthy, because he has affluence or influence. You understand? Somebody that is because somebody's wealthy. No, 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 no. Whether somebody is poor, whether he's wealthy, humans are humans. All right. So we have to show compassion. We have to respect every human being, and don't respect a man because he is older. You understand? And you are the younger. Maybe we have two people now. Just I'm talking about a situation whereby we have two people, two. You understand? So we have the younger and we have the older. You understand? So even if you're older than somebody, okay, you you're still expected to respect the person, okay? So for too long we have celebrated success but ignored kindness. Okay, for too long we have celebrated success but ignored kindness. We have measured people by wealth, not worth, and this is not good enough. It is not good enough. So we have measured people by wealth, not worth. You see, we should measure people by worth, like WORTH. Okay, we should value people. I said that earlier on. I said don't treat somebody, don't respect somebody because he has money. You understand? No, 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 no. That's not the only reason why we should show respect, okay? But now something new is rising, a call for empathy to return to leadership. Okay. Leadership. When we say leadership, some may say leadership. I'm the last born. I am this and I am that. I don't have a home, a family of my own yet. So who am I leading? No, you're a leader. You're a leader. You see, when you are out there, maybe you're on a bus, you understand, or you are somewhere and somebody is doing something that is unruly or something that is not okay. If you stand out, if you say to yourself, no, I am not going to join them to do this thing they are doing, this is going to tarnish the image of my community, you understand, then you're already leading. So with what you just did, or what you have done, you have already shown the you have already shown that you are a good leader. So I don't want us to see the word leader, a leader, as something. Okay, you have to be the state governor or the head of department or something very, very, you understand. But at your own level, I hope I am communicating at your own level. So for compassion to find its place in nation building, yes, you need to there has to be empathy. All right, there has to be empathy. Yes, and compassion cannot be overemphasized when we're talking about humanity revolution. It's important. It is important. So we're talking about humanity revolution. It begins in the heart and it will spread through our actions and transforms entire nations. So it's about you first. You have to be transformed. You have to have a good mind. All right. How do you see people? When you see humans, are you seeing them with the eyes of, oh, these ones are non-entities, these ones are, I am way better than this person, or you have this, what we call pride, you understand? You see yourself, you see them less, you understand? And you see yourself uh, like a lord, a lord, or the lord of all. You understand? These ones are not. These ones don't have anything. They don't have a say. All right, they don't have a say. Please, am I being heard? Let me get feedback before I continue. Please, if you can hear me, kindly let me get feedback, please. Okay, thank you, Mr. Jaja. So it begins in the heart, spreads through our actions, and transforms entire nations. So always say this to yourself, okay? Always say to yourself that I want to do, I want to help, I want to activate proper humanity revolution. I don't want to be violent towards people, like always attacking people with words, with my actions, or with you shouldn't be attacking people with your actions. And we should be reminded that being human is not weakness, okay? Being human is not weakness. It is power refined by compassion. All right. Being human is not weakness. It is power refined by compassion. So I would love to admonish everyone to make up their minds, make up your mind to do the needful, to show kindness today. Show kindness to somebody today. All right. We don't just want to gather here and just talk and say bye bye. See you next time. We want people to show compassion. There's power if you have compassion. Then there's a particular kind of power you're going to wield. All right. So people will understand that you care. They will be able to perceive, they'll be able to see. All right. So um, that's why we have the sparkhubs.org, our free global platform where you can learn, you can connect, you can chat, you can do audio and video calls and build a better world. It's not the platform is not meant for okay, showing of nudes and all that, things that are not morally okay. No, That's not what the platform is for. Okay, that's not what the platform is for. So the platform is for learning, is for connecting, or let's connect. Okay, you can chat, you can do audio and video calls and build a better world. And you can get that. Just go to Play Store. Play Store. Um, Humanity Revolution is not just talk; it's connection. All right. So education and transformation in motion. It is transformation in motion. There's something that I would like to quickly talk about: understanding humanity. Understanding humanity. If you understand how um, I had the privilege of reading a book titled "Is it Spirit Filled Temperament or something, or something about something on temperament" by Lahaye. All right, Lahaye, Lahaye. Yes, maybe a long time ago, about how many years ago now? I'm trying to remember how many years ago. And that book helped me to understand, a choleric, all right, a choleric, a sanguine, a phleg, and what's the other one? So I was able to understand different temperaments. So if you understand humans, it will not be difficult for you to, relate or deal with them. Okay, so to be human is to care. To be human is also to feel. You need to feel people's pain. All right. You need to see people when they are naked. Don't behave as if, don't behave as if you didn't see that naked man. Don't pretend as if you did not see that hungry man or woman. All right. You have to be able to feel. If you are okay, you're doing very fine. God has blessed you. I am one of the people who thinks that God blessed you so you can bless others. All right. God blessed you so you can bless others. God blessed you so you can bless others. Don't think, oh, everything is for me. You sit on it, you on the can. I've forgotten how somebody used to say it. After canning everything, you sit on the can and something you understand. So don't just sit on it. Don't 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 keep everything. Don't bag everything. This is for me. Every gift you have gotten, you have a wardrobe full of clothes that you have not worn. You are not even going to wear them this year. You understand? Because you have so much. Why not just look at somebody, maybe in your neighborhood, somebody you feel, this guy, if I help this guy, make somebody happy. All right. So to be human is to care, to feel, to see, to respond. You have to respond. Okay. Don't say it doesn't concern me. All right. When you strip away titles and positions, what remains is the same heartbeat. Okay. What remains is the same heartbeat. But we became busy, we became digital, and we left we left people, we left people to help themselves out. The helpless, we have left them. The needy, we have abandoned them. When you help people, you're doing yourself a favor. Honestly, yes, you're doing yourself a favor. But I will not go into that. I want everyone to just reason with me. Just take that word after this meeting and digest it, or just will I say ingest it first? But I understand that I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So to be human, you have to care. You have to care. There's no way we can overemphasize that. You cannot say you love. I love you, I love you, I love you. But I have never given you anything. I've never given you gifts or any gifts. You understand? I've never blessed you with anything. So sorry for that break in transmission. Please, am I still being heard? Okay. All right. So let me continue. Sorry for that break in transmission. So when you strip away titles and positions, what remains is the same heartbeat. Yes, when you strip away titles and positions, what remains is the same heartbeat. But it's quite unfortunate that people have, there's no more. People are no longer selfless. People are now selfish. Greed is the order of the day. Greed. Everything is for me. Somebody is suffering. Somebody is not happy. It's not, see, when we say help people, we're not saying that it's good. It's good for people to be lazy. No, 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 no. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we are saying. We're not saying people should be lazy. No. Or you should encourage laziness. No, 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 no. That's not what's up. But people that, like less privileged people that are trying to, they're trying real hard to do one of two things, struggling. And you know that they are struggling. You understand? So we're asking that you help people like that, not somebody who has been given one job and he doesn't want to do it, but he just wants free meal. He just wants to be fed or spoon fed. He doesn't want to do anything. No, I'm not talking about that kind of, not talking about that kind of person, okay? So let's not be far away from people. How? I already said that we should care, we should show compassion, and I am repeating what I have said before. It's very, very important. Very, very important. So that's why the humanity revolution calls us back to remember love is a national infrastructure. Empathy is renewable energy. Empathy is renewable energy. Compassion is our true currency. All right? Compassion. We cannot overemphasize compassion. Every great nation stands tall, okay? Because its people learned to serve. Every great nation, every great nation stands tall because its people learned to serve. That's what Global Clusters teaches, to build nations from the inside out. Yes, from me to you, from you to another person. Yes, start gradually, one person, two persons or individuals in your community, in your neighborhood. Okay, start from somewhere. Somebody may somebody some may some someone may be asking, oh, How do I do it? How do I start? But it's not difficult. Just start from your neighborhood, all right, and show somebody that you love him, by caring for the person. So I have some stories. We're winding up gradually. I have some stories. Let's move from words to proofs right now. We have the Red Cross, okay? What do they do? Red Cross, saving lives in disasters, all right? I think I saw one clip the other day talking about how to dying. You understand? Who is gasping for breath? Someone who is gasping for breath, and how you can, you understand, quickly attend to that person, so that even if you're not a member of the Red Cross, you can still learn one of two things to save a life. All right. So Red Cross saving lives in disasters. Proof that compassion still works. Proof that compassion still works. Then I also know there's another wing, um, another department in Nigeria that we have, Teach for Nigeria, you know, where young teachers in rural schools, changing destinies daily. That's what they do. They change destinies daily. So we shouldn't wait on the government for everything. There are things we can do, you know. There's a way we can support. There's a way we can support people. Then we have Slum to School Africa. Slum to School Africa. Taking children from the streets to classrooms. Yes. Do you know how many uh, uh, children you see every day hawking? You understand? When you see a child hawking or you see children hawking, how do you feel? Okay, how do you feel? Do you feel cool? Do you know that you can help? There's this guy on is he on YouTube now? He will just he will just stay somewhere, and as soon as he sees a child in need, maybe a child hawking, he'll just walk up to the child. How are you doing? Okay, I want to buy this. How much is this? And the child will tell him, for one, it costs 20 naira or 50 naira. Okay, don't worry, I'll buy everything. But why are you not going to school? Why are you hawking? And the child will say, there's no money. You understand? My parents cannot afford, they cannot pay my school fees. So I have to look for a means of survival. You understand? And the guy will say, okay, don't worry, take me to your parents. And he will buy, everything that child needs. He will buy it, he will pay the child's school fees, you know. And this is what we can do. Don't bank on the government to do everything. Don't bank on the government to do everything. You can do great things, you know. You can start little. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to do everything. But your own contribution, no matter how small, will go a long way. All right? To go a long way. We have doctors without borders risking their lives in war zones because humanity matters. Yes, who wants to die? There's nobody that will see uh, something that is scary or something he knows can kill him and will still want to go ahead or move into that zone. But people who care for others,
They have this kind of heart. They have a heart of gold. They have, sorry, I beg your pardon. They have a heart of gold. It's no small thing at all. So we're saying, we're not even asking you to go and, we're not even asking you to go to war zones to save lives. But people at your own, I mean, people in your community that you can reach out to without stress. You understand? You can help to organize one of two things, or there's a school in your environment, and there are children struggling to pay, their school fees. If you have the money, you can. Why not? I mean, just go ahead. That's real humanity or humanitarian act. All right, that's the real deal. So I could go on and on and on. So we're telling everyone, we're saying, let's show love. Let's desist from inhumane acts. Let's desist from inhumane acts. Anything that will not help, anything that will not help humans, that will not be of, they will not benefit from, anything that will not help them to feel loved. You understand? We should stay away from it. Like we should not be involved in such acts. All right. We have other places. We have other places like Kenya. Um, this set of people feeding hundreds weekly. You know, they have this kitchen, like a community kitchen, and they feed hundreds. They feed hundreds every week. That's that's that. That's a very good one. Then also we have in Ghana students who decided to make solar lamps. You understand? They made solar lamps. They made solar lamps. So children no longer study under street lights. Okay? That's another good deal. That's another great deal. That's another great thing. All right. And in South Africa, we have people who were just repairing damaged, machines and all that, for free. And they were doing it every weekend. All right. They were doing it every weekend.
All right. I think there was a network glitch there from the speaker that is in the person of Cluster and Rex. So I want to welcome Clarice Chituma. Clarice Chituma, you're welcome. It's Humanity Revolution. And we discuss today the place we discuss um, We,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
you're welcome. You're welcome. This revolution is a revolution. Just that I was on transit. All this, I just got to my hotel, and the humanity revolution is a Tuesday meeting that we come together to discuss about empathy, about kindness, about care, about compassion in nation building. And I believe the speaker had a topic today, and some of the audience, they are watching on YouTube and Facebook and the spark up that I introduced to you today. So what we're saying is that instead of youth standing around, doing some things that does not actually give us what we really wanted, that they can all come together and discuss how they can implement care, how they can implement, kindness, how they can implement, you know, compassion, and how they can bring their community together in humanity, how they can treat each other, not because of ethnicity, not because of tribalism, not because of religiosity, but because they are all human beings. Treating one another as human beings is really, really very, very important. The humanity revolution is not a spectator call. The grand entrance of the 002 Genuine Love Revolution. Tomorrow is Genuine Love, and don't miss it for anything. Around 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 7 p.m. Turkish time, and 6 p.m. Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus time. So the humanity revolution is not a spectator call, and the place of accommodating each other, you know, as a place, as regard humanity, as regard nation building. Are you accommodative? Do you accommodate people? Are you not thinking that some people are too, they are too low to you? Are you thinking of one level that you have gotten to in life, and you're thinking that these people are not at my level, are not at my this thing, So the place of trying to accommodate each other, let us all embrace one another. It's a way of you know it's a way of creating a beautiful community. It's a way of creating an awesome community when we engage in humanity and we accommodate ourselves. When we accommodate ourselves, it's a no-brainer. It's a real deal. It's something that actually, will give us what we really want as a community. If we all come together and said, yes, I want to be ready to start accommodating people. I want to understand with people. I want to understand, what people are talking about. I want to just, embrace them for who they are. I just want to just identify people and say, okay, no problem. This is who you are. You don't need to complain about how people get to meet you, but you need to look at, okay, this is how this person has met me. Make them a better person. You understand? What thoughts should you want people to live with? They are meeting you for the first time. What are they thinking about you? It's really, really, really very, very important. You understand? So when we talk about humanity revolution, we cannot remove accommodating people. You understand? Being someone that you can understand with people, and people will say, wow, you understand? Yes, I do. Because you should understand that in this world there are different kind of people. In this world we have stupid people, we have foolish people, we have brilliant people, we have intelligent people, we have you know well-behaved people, we have ill-behaved people. You understand? So in this world we have all manner of people, and you must build your mind to know that. You must build your mind to know that in this world we have different kind of people. You understand? Because if you don't build your capacity to know that, you will always feel disappointed all the time. You say, this person is not supposed to behave like this. Why did he behave like this? Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm this and that. And all of these things have a way of pushing you back, pushing you, giving you the back goals of life. Understand? But if your mind is prepared, trauma is a result of disappointment. You are having trauma because you're disappointed about something. Why not build your mind ready? Why not build your mind to accommodate everybody? You have nothing to lose. Pouring out all that you have does not reduce you, only increases you. When you try to accommodate people, when you try to understand with them, when you try to, today we're in the conference, somebody is saying, this thing you're saying might not work with us. I said, that is the problem. Because you have positioned your mind to say it will not work. You see someone that built a tower. If they show you the diagram, you might say, how will this thing stand? But it's standing. We have a lot here. You understand? So, impossibility is what you call it. If it's because you call it impossibility, that is why it's there as an impossibility. But if you just put an hyphen mark on that I and change it to I am possible, it would be I am possible. And that is why we're talking about us, that we should learn how to accommodate people. We cannot talk about humanity without accommodating people. Because humanity is saying that you should not deal with people because of ethnicity, because of tribalism, because of religiosity. We should deal with people because you are all human beings. When we create a social media and we say people should, and they should come and learn, what we are saying in a nutshell is that come and build your mind. There's the quality of your mind that determines the quality of your life. I was talking to some group of people today, some delegates from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I was telling them that, you see, our progress is not a problem. It's not a problem. And I told them that we should check ourselves. And this one thing is very important that everyone must learn to accommodate. Though I told them that they need to create a beautiful environment, starts from the mind, start from the way we reason. And same thing, we must be ready to accommodate people. We must be ready to accommodate people. We must be ready to, to embrace people. We must be ready. We must be ready. We must be ready. I met beautiful people today. You can see immediately we have someone that will be championing Zambia for us, and that is the person of Miss Clarice. She's here today. She said, I'm super, super ready to champion the first intellectual movement in Africa, in the world, in Zambia. I have another person here, Aminu, said, I'm ready to champion the movement in Ghana. Nigerians, wake up. Maybe the whole of Zambia, including the president, they will now embrace it. We'll be bringing all of the innovative. We're talking about Remedy Air today. Maybe they need light there. They need a better lighting system. They need this. They need that. And we might be taking all of them to those places. And we are not waking up yet. And they will say, "Oh, who initiated the concept?" They'll say, "Oh, the person is from your country," because you're not taking it serious. The seriousness. I know when it comes to something of intellectual, you only see few people, and that is why people are leading. That is why the top is not crowded. It's not crowded. You see that bottom is always crowded. Check every nation, is the bottom is always crowded because people don't submit themselves to quality and accurate learning like this. Look at the group I added people on WhatsApp. Over 1,000 people are there. They all saw this meeting. Some of them are not here. A lot of them are not here. A lot of them are not plugging in. Some of them are not even watching it later. You might not have time at but at least you should try as much as possible to watch it later, to embrace this later. It is for you. So what are we trying to say? Without taking much of our time, I want people to give their submission. We want to keep this meeting 1 hour and we don't want to drag it too much. But let us endeavor to always invite our friends and family. I need you, if you're a clusterian here, go and create a hub for your states and start putting people in your state together. Go and create an hub for you, though, for the people in your community and start bringing them together. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's a real deal. Every one of us needs to do this. We need to embrace humanity. Humanity is not a spectacle. It's something that we must actively involve in. And today, I feel we should talk about, accommodating each other. I don't know. Fares was speaking when I was watching on the YouTube. I was watching on the YouTube, and before he has a network link. So Fares, can you round up what you're saying and give your submission so that others can give their for submission? So Fares, what were you saying earlier? And quickly round up in few minutes and give your submission based on us accommodating people as regard nation building and as regard humanity revolution. Farex, over to you, please.
Yes, boss. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you. Very sorry about the net. I mean, the breaking transmission. Very, very sorry about that. It is well. Let me just conclude what I was saying, so that we can hear from our amazing madam from Zambia. In fact, I was already when we started. She was in before we started. That's quite impressive, honestly. But I didn't know um, until I heard what you said, sir. So it's great. It's a great thing, and we're glad to have you, ma'am. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I was talking about Doctors Without Borders, and I was talking about okay. So we have UNICEF. UNICEF reaching remote villages, ensuring no child is forgotten. The global president just talked about there's no way you can care for humans uh, without showing compassion. You understand? You have to give. You cannot love without giving. It's impossible. Then it will just be words. It will just be word of mouth. And that's not what we are gathered here. We don't gather here to come here to just talk and just say bye bye. We're done for today. See you next time. So it is action, action, action. We want genuine people. We want real people. We want people that are ready to, transform lives. All right. Not people who just people who believe in propaganda. People who just believe in things that are not true, things that are not real. They just want to fake everything. They just want to convince you that they are doing something meaningful or something uh, that can better the lives of the populace. No. So let me just draw the curtain here. So it's important. Humanity revolution is very, very important. Okay. We want real people. We want real work. We want real love. Okay. So we need volunteers. We need teachers. We need doctors. We need creators. Every one of us together will be able to make the world a better place. So, um, hello.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Cluster and Fares, for that great submission. Okay, having said that, let's from Miss Clara, what's your take on everything you have had today on Humanity Revolution? What's your takeaway on it? And do you have any addition or contribution to that?
I think. Thank you very much, by the way. I think you've said it all. Even today in the meeting we had, you said it all. You spoke of credibility. You spoke of empathy. You know, it's
Mhm.
something we should build within ourselves because most times we Africans we have a tendency of I don't care attitude. As long as my family is okay, my relatives are okay, outsiders are none of my business. So that's what I can add for now. But I'm really impressed and ready to work with various innovations.
Mm-hmm.
Like just earlier on, you spoke about UNICEF reaching out to villages and helping out. For me, I'm mostly concerned about the girl child.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go to villages, you find that these girls they don't even know what a pad looks like. You know, they'll be there menstruating and be using clothes, and from there they'll have infections, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you. Please carry me along. I pray for God's grace to strengthen us all because it's not easy. We all have busy schedules,
Mm.
but taking time to do this, I'm greatly humbled. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for adding your voice. Let's hear from Cluster and Cypran Owanko. What's your take on today's Humanity Revolution? I know you came late, but you have to add your voice. It's an intellectual movement. What's your sir? Cluster and Cypran Owanko.
Good evening, the global president. Good evening,
Excellent evening,
Dr.
sir.
Perez. Good evening, everyone, including those that will still watch us later. Okay, sorry for a minute. Just for a minute. Let me take some water.
Mm.
Okay, we all need somebody to lean on. We all need somebody to lean on. As far as humanity is concerned, we all need someone. It doesn't mean we are all leaning on somebody, or maybe we are leaning on the person to drain the person to death. It doesn't mean we are leaning on someone to weigh the person down. It is a symbiotic relationship. What does that mean? In biology, it's called symbiotic relationship. That's mutualism. I lean on you, you lean on me. It affects every part of life or every area or field of life. What does that mean? Today, I may need you. Tomorrow, you may need me. And if you look deeper, I see that most times it's actually what happened today that I need you that may determine how the whole thing will play out when you need me tomorrow. That is it. We want people to be selfless. We preach that people should be selfless. We also practice it. But in reality, what's happening is what I'm saying. Most times it's actually when you were with someone or anybody today that they want to be with you tomorrow. That is how it has always been. And the saddest reality is that when you're meeting people, you don't even know who you may need tomorrow. At the point of meeting people, that first impression, maybe a gathering, maybe in a group, maybe in an organization, you don't even know. You don't even know because
Mm.
you cannot even predict your circumstances. That tomorrow will come definitely. And if you weren't prepared, if you weren't, there is no even talk about being prepared because being prepared might actually mean a kind of acting on a script. Be prepared means being good, generally valuing humanity, playing a role, making a contribution, regardless of who is involved or where is involved. That's what I mean by being prepared in this circumstance. I'm not saying playing a script. It's more of a pretense, trying to do something basically for another thing. If you're not prepared, that tomorrow will come and you'll be disappointed. That's the reality. There's this particular thing I believe in, which I will be. In fact, basically, I do it myself with my own destiny. If I meet you, no matter who you are, no matter your capacity, big, small, average, or anything, immediately I make up my mind to accept whatever the message you have or you. The first thing I will think is how to make input in your life. That's how I do it. How to make I don't even, they are big people, they are rich in the sense that they are supposed to help me. We are not in the same level. I've done it for them. And when they spoke about it, it shocked me. Why? I didn't even know they were observing that. They will be like, this particular day, so and so this thing. You were actually the least in the mix, but you contributed the most. I like such kind of messages, and that's what humanity should be. It's not about, for example, now we are working hard by the grace of God to let the world hear of global cluster. Let the people come, let people take up roles, let people make their contribution sincerely from their heart. But it's sad that returning back to the platform itself, there are numerous people for gathering. You get to see maximum 20, maximum, considering the number of people that are there. And all the people that are there, they also have their own people and every other thing. It's sad. Just maybe some of them think that, oh, let's wait until this thing is set, then we'll come in. Or maybe let's wait until so things happen. Very sad. It means they don't really understand the fact that we need each other. For people outside to start taking us as serious as we are taking ourselves, we have to prove to them. Someone is speaking at the background. I don't know where the noise is coming from. I think someone didn't off the mic. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, most times, what people look out for is how you yourself, how you do your own thing. For example, we have a global clusters affair, and you come to that global clusters affair, or maybe even one of us, as a member as a clusterian, is doing something. When an outsider comes to that event, what the person, especially when that outsider has heard of global clusters, what the person will be looking out for is what is the impact of these global clusters on this person. That's what the person is looking out for. The person might have heard it. The person might have over time pondered on it. The person might have thought about it. But coming to see that person, a particular cluster, doing something inside or maybe outside global cluster, and then observe that there's not much impact of that clusterians or global clusters on them, on the person. Even if you are telling them anything about global clusters, they easily show it one side because they will say, "Oh, what really happened? What?" I don't know if you understand. So that is one of the areas we as a people, I'm not talking about those outside now, we that are clusterians, because I know that some people will come to watch this replay thereabout. We are not doing well in these areas. We are not doing well. People need to see us champion our affairs. That's the things that we convince them that this is what being in. We all know. But we need people. Like I started, we all need someone to lean on. We need each other. So we have to convince them with actions towards our thing. Even if it's not about a particular cluster, that our revolutions every day, our revolutions. I've tried within some weeks now to attend almost every revolution. I'm not planning to stop anytime soon. Yes, I also want others to attend my own, which comes on Wednesdays too. so that we even know each other on personal level. It's not about this person handles this and he talks, he goes, this person handles this, and tomorrow you even meet the person, you don't even know the person. Then how do you think someone by the side that you're telling about global clusters is going to take it seriously? So we, as our people, should start. If no matter what, that once global clusters is mentioned, and wherever you are, you even if you yesterday I was on a trip, I was traveling, and it was time for the program. I logged in, and to avoid accident, I had to clear off one side. It was evening to to air my opinion, but I was listening, actively listening, because I had to use my car speaker to listen. Once global clusters is mentioned, you strive, make your attempt to be there. Because I believe all of us are talking to people about global clusters. So that those people you are talking to, or you're telling about global clusters, they come, they will see the seriousness, they will see the zeal in the members. Those are the ingredients they need to be convinced. It's not about how many times you keep on telling them about global clusters. That social media is a leveler. We all know we are of different capacity. There are people I know that I don't reach, I can't even touch the sole of their feet. That is the reality. But since we are all here, by the virtue of this, we should take each other seriously. There is no single club, association, organization that works so well without this understanding. Without this understanding, for the fact that we are clustarians, I should be able to reach you. Yes, I don't want to mention a church, but there is a church that did it so well in this Nigeria that even some people started converting to the church. What the pastor said is, if you are the helm of affairs, you consider this church member for any position more than this. Although it's partisan, although it's favoritism, but he helped that church. We have a message you want to pass, but before you pass a message, you have to stand first. If we are looking for us to be that voice, to be so recognized everywhere that people cannot do without talking about global cluster, this is the step we need to follow. It's a must. It's not option. Let's stand that people can actually say, oh, this global cluster, we cannot make the change we want to make. Yes. There are so many things I don't like about the country. Yes. Even some people around me, but each time I have opportunity to speak with people, I tell them, wait until you get to the top. You might be making noise now and not get heard. If you serve, be humble, be this and you get, then you make that change. Or those people get there and become even worse. But this is actually a way, because if you prove that you want to make any change that is not favorable to those at the top, they will not even allow you. They will not. So that is it. I believe we can make each other accessible in global clusters. You reach out somebody because you say you're cluster, and that person give you ear. It makes that person feel more respected, as in feel respect global clusters the more. That is where we need at this number we are now. We're going to conquer the world, yes, but with this number, these are the things we need to do so that spreading is going to be fast and effective. So that's why I'm adding today humanity. We all matter. We all need each other to lean on. Tomorrow, you don't know who you are going to meet. I'm sorry to take this time. Tomorrow, you don't know who you are going to meet tomorrow. And you don't know where you are going to need them. You don't know where you're going to need them. And that's where you will either regret your action or extol yourself. Thank you very much.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much, Los Saipan. I can see a lot of zeal. I can see a lot of passion that you put in. And I'm saying this. Um, the global clusters has come to stay, and other nations are coming in. Maybe I need to copy what Dr. Kari wrote today. Dr. Kari wrote a lot of things, and I'll copy it and put it on the timeline of the global clusters. I'll say Dr. Kari wrote. You understand? And I will equally put it on the WhatsApp so that you can read what Dr. Kari wrote. Dr. Kari is ready to take the global cluster to the next. That's an American. You know him. And you see, this is my sister here. We met met today for the first time. I don't know whether we have seen before somewhere in Ireland, but today we actually sat beside each other, and everything he said about the community, everything he said is ready to start championing it in Zambia. See, Nigerians, what Plus Cypran just said now, I'm speaking to all Nigerians. I'll be watching this live on Facebook, on Spark Up, on YouTube. I'm talking to all of you. If you like, don't take this serious. This same principle that we have bring out here, it's a nation building principle. And they will apply it in Zambia and they will build their nation. They will apply it in Ghana, they will build their nation. Even other nations that are doing well, they will start applying it. All the Turkish people I met today, they started jumping on it. If you go to the Spark Up today, you see that a lot of people came in today. Everybody was jumping on it, and they are jumping on it. And they say, some people say I'm bringing 1 million youths into it. They'll bring it in. If you did not hold your position very well, I'm just trying to add to what President Cypran said. He said he has made up his mind to attend meetings and to equally, not only come show up for his own meeting alone, and to equally attend other people's meeting and contribute and add his own voice to the intellectual movement. So it's a no-brainer. Let's hear from Ambassador Abosedeko. What's your take on today's humanity revolution as to accommodating each other for nation building as humanity revolution? Over to you, Ambassador Abosedeko.
All right, good evening, Ambassador. Okay, good evening, Ambassador Sir. Good evening, Sipranwako. Good evening, everybody, Cluster Forest, and everybody. Good evening. How has the day been? I just want to say that it's, I mean, being human to someone around us, it is to me, it's a duty. Putting somebody in your shoe is a duty, and trying to do everything possible to make that person comfortable is a duty. You know, helping one another, doing things that make someone happy. Putting smile on the faces of people. There are a lot of people that you see they are around you. I was telling someone today, I said, do you know that sometimes when I'm smiling, it's the Holy Spirit that is smiling in me. Some things were in me that were like, that wouldn't make me smile. But when I smile, it's just God smiling in me. There are many people that sometimes, there are sometimes in our life, there are so many people that are working. You think they are complete. You think reasoning is there. There is no reasoning. Some of them are far in reasoning. They are far, in thoughts. So do whatever you can, irrespective of whether they appreciate it or not. I did one this week. In my area, the government demolished many houses, ancient houses, long time people have been living there. And one or two people very close to me affected. And the woman came crying, and she just came to appeal, just to help her to stay in one place for just like 2 days. And I'm like, well, it's not as if I would sleep in two places together. And apparently, she's even my parent. So I had to, at least, for her to be able to, so at least she stayed few days before she now got a place. So, and I'm just such a person who never forget. So I'm not doing it because I want the person to pay me. I'm not doing it because I want her to go and tell people I did this. I just did mine for God. Because I just felt that this person and the son, they are exposed, they are in danger. Where would they sleep? So it has to be him, bros. We have to consider touching the lives of people around us. We have to consider, though accommodating people can come in different ways. Accommodating people does not necessarily, when we talk about accommodating people, Cluster Ferrer spoke about accommodating people. Accommodating people, might come in different ways. It's not necessarily mean the person should come and stay under your roof or the person should come and live with you. You can accommodate people in different ways by listening to what they are going through, even counseling the person to know the right action to take, to know the right thing to do. You are accommodating the person. Even lending a little helping hand, you are accommodating the person. Even helping the person to take decision, you are accommodating the person. So I think that we as human beings, I think the reason we are existing is to touch humanity. And that is why the law of God commanded us, God commanded us to love.
Mhm.
Love your neighbor as yourself. It's not only the person living beside you that's your neighbor. Whoever you come across, whoever you come across, do that you are in the position to do something to change the situation of that person or to touch the lives of that person. Let us do. Though some they are highly ungrateful, but God will guide us, God will lead us to know what to do. You understand? So, coming to the global clusters, we need to show ourselves love. We need to touch our lives. We need to support ourselves. As clustarians, when somebody is up there doing something, we all need to rally around. Okay? We all need to show love. We all need to just make sure that at least we identify with that person. Okay? Okay, like the meeting we are having now, we know the importance of this meeting. We know that people are going to be listening to this. They are going to be watching this. We need the number. We need the consistency. We need the contributions. And many of the clusters are holding back. They are not joining the meeting, but they know what we are doing. We post it every day. So let us do. If you join the meeting, if you contribute, if you are, it's like you are raising the hand of the Moses of the global cluster. It's like you are raising the hand of Moses, who is ambassador now. When you join, when you contribute, when you do your own portion there, you can't just leave this great project like that without contributing your part. So we should also support for this great vision. We should support ourselves, as Sibra Wako said. I think I agree with him. And I pray that God give us the grace. So humanitarian services are very, very important. Touch lives, touch somebody, make someone happy. If you have surplus, share with somebody. Solve a problem. Put smiles on people's faces. And God will always bless you for it. Thank you so
Wow,
much, sir.
amazing,
God bless you.
amazing. Thank you very much. We have all heard from everyone. Our time is fast spent. This movement, it's a no-brainer. It's a real deal. It's a deal that everyone should stand up for. We're saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, instead of creating chaos in our community, let us engage in humanity revolution. And that is why we meet every day. So every Tuesday we meet on this humanity revolution. By tomorrow is genuine love revolution. So prepare for tomorrow, 7 p.m. Turkish time, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 6 p.m. Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus time. Let us all meet and let us engage. We have our OOT in the person of Cross Cyprus Noanko that has always been there to lead us every Wednesday. So, and we all follow. So, having said that, I want you to share this link with everyone. When you go to the Spark Up now, you will see the link, you will see everything. Then I'll be wrapping up by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We are not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. And to join us is free. Just go to the sparkops.org. The sparkops.org. So you log in and you connect with me. You see me, Ambassador. If you go to Spark Covers, you meet me. There are free courses there. You can create your own community. You can make calls. The Spark Up can act as your LinkedIn. You can update your skills, your bios, your experience, on the Spark Hub. You can upload your profile picture, upload your cover picture. Then you can equally connect with each other, send a connection request, somebody will accept. I connected with a lot of people today, you understand, due to the conference that we had here in Turkey. And, you can make calls, it can act as your Google Meet. You can use it for your meeting. Just create an hub, tell people to come into the hub, and you guys meet on video call. You understand? You do a video chat. You understand? And people can up your camera, on their camera, and whichever way. And you can actually create your own courses too and share with your own community. These are the things you can do in the Spark Hub. But if you want to upgrade to the premium service, and you can equally download the app on Play Store. The app is live on Play Store. You can download the app on Play Store, the Spark Ops. The Spark Ops. You can download it on Play Store. It's not yet on the Apple Store. You can go to www.thesparkops.org www.thesparkops.org. Then, if you want to go premium, premium comes with a lot of value, and it's just about $47 one time lifetime for a clusterian, or 61,000 naira Nigerian money. That enables you to have a course worth more than 700,000 naira. That is more than £300 course. You know, you on data analysis, UK diploma course on data analysis, cybersecurity, certified nursing assistant, mini MBA, business analysis. It comes with that. Immediately you register, you get that for free. And or if you want to sell in the community has a marketplace, just like Amazon, that you can use to sell. That is shop.theglobalclusters.org. Shop.theglobalclusters.org. And you can actually pay just 81,000 or $57, one time lifetime, to actually use that to engage. So once said, it's a no-brainer. Go and Google it. You see that it's the best option for you. Now, let us share this with people. You can use it, everyone on your contact. You can tell them, oh, let's meet. The Spark Up is something that you don't need to share your phone number with somebody. You understand? And you will make calls with them. You will make video calls with them. You will do meetings with them. You will interact with them. So thank you very much for attending today's meeting. Mr. Clarence, thank you. I will need your submission afterwards. I will need your submission afterwards. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.